Okay, so it's a couple of minutes later and I've soldered the live wire from the volume pot to the input of the jack, and I've soldered the ground to the ground lug, to the back of the ground, to the back of the pot, which is the ground. And now I need to address this wire that's broken loose here, and that's going in here because it's the only nodule without a wire. So it's going to be impossible to film and do it, so just going to have to bear with me a second, I guess. Let's talk about the weather. Beautiful days we're having, even though the every report said last week it would be rain every day, but it's been nothing but sun. A bit of clouds yesterday, but mostly sunny. Sun, sun, sun. Here it comes. But it is June, so you'd kind of expect it to be sunny by now. We had an amazing May 2020, and the height of the coronavirus. Let it be known, the weather was magnificent. Well, everybody screwed up looking after their health. Well, that's what the history books will say. The reality is people were just lazy. Things weren't implemented when they should have been. Okay, so I'll try to tidy up a couple of these crazy solder joints and melting wire and all sorts of things going on here. But at the end of the day, my attitude is, if the guitar works, the guitar works. It's not got to be that much more complicated. You can make it an art form, wiring, and lots of my friends do. And they're very talented at wiring, and I'm getting there as well. Honestly, I've been really happy with the last few wiring jobs I've done. And of course this guitar wasn't wired by me, but if you are going to attempt it, really try not to use too much solder. It's like the easiest thing in the world to do when you first start wiring, but it's also not the best idea. Stay away from that extra solder, but always reheat if you feel like. That's a good tip actually. If you feel like you haven't made the connections so well, don't nervously go straight for the solder again. You just want to reheat it a bit, but let it cool down first, because you